had received a request to do a recording of flow and poses you can do with your yoga block. So here we go. It's a great prop. It's one of my favorite ones. So you can place it in the front, decide how high you want it to be. Medium is usually a good one where you want to be at. All right, nice deep breath in. Hands go up, palms can touch. Breathe out for forward fold. Bring chest close to your thighs. Inhale for half lift. Hands can be on the thighs or the shins for a nice straight back. Exhale for forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up for mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, and this time press onto the blocks and lower your hips down. Open up the hips, press onto the block one more time. Use your elbows and press against the thighs, and use your thighs to press against your elbows. Bring hands to heart center. Take a few breaths here. Place hands back on the block. Use your core and rise up to one more forward fold, but this time your feet are more than hip width apart. Inhale, rise all the way up, and see if you can do this. One breath with each movement. After a few rounds of this, you can always roll down. Get your knees down on the mat or the wood platform. Stretch your arms in front of you. Maybe lower the block if you want, and increase the space between the palms and the knees, and rock back and forth. Open up the chest. And try not to lower hips all the way to the ankles. Once you have done this a few times, you could potentially use the blocks at medium height. Tuck your toes, engage your core, lift your knees up, and then widen your feet. And then see if you can take a nice deep breath and lower both knees, or one. Come back up, lower the other knee, and get a whole body workout. And get a whole body workout. So press onto the inner edge of the front foot and try to stretch the back of the leg by pressing onto the heel without really lowering it on the ground. So you come back up to crescent lunge, and from crescent lunge, take your opposite hand on the highest setting of the block, and then open up the chest on the same side where your front foot is. And then you can thread the needle at a higher, from a higher level. And then you could always use the block and step the back foot forward, do another forward fold, come back up, do another forward fold, press onto this block, and send maybe this time the right foot back for crescent lunge. And place the block here and thread the needle on the left. You're engaging your core. You're playing with alignment. And of course, engaging breath to movement. And you can always use the block for Virasana. Using block for child pose is very common. So rest your feet, tops of the feet on the mat or the ground. Lower your hips on your ankles. Adjust your shoulders. Inhale, stretch your arms above, lower them down. Bring the block a little bit closer so your forehead can rest here. In child's pose, you're trying to bring your chest as close as you can to your thighs. If your wrists are sore, lay them next to your feet and stay here for a few breaths. When you're ready, engage your core. Gently rise up one vertebrae at a time. Roll your shoulders back. That's a good restoration for after everything we have done.